Assalamu alaikum everyone. In this video I'll talk about classification of morphemes. So first of all, what is morphemes? Morphemes are the smallest meaningful units of language. You can easily say a morpheme is a meaningful linguistic unit that can be a word or a part of a word. So they can be classified into two categories: lexical morphemes and grammatical morphemes. So first of all is lexical morphemes. Lexical morphemes are the ones that carry the main meaning of a word. It means lexical morphemes are words that carry the main meaning of a word. They can stand alone. They can provide you a meaning. They are also called content words or root words. So you can say lexical morphemes are also called open class of words because we can add new lexical morphemes easily. So for example, in the word happy they can provide you specific meaning, they can stand alone. So this is called lexical morphemes. Lexical morphemes can be noun, adjectives or adverbs. For example, cat. Cat is a noun. They can stand alone, they can provide you meaning. So this is called lexical morphemes. Free morphemes are also called lexical morphemes. It means free morphemes is the type of lexical morphemes. Free morphemes are the basic units of meaning that can stand alone as word. So same lexical morphemes, they can stand alone, they can provide your meaning. This is called free morphemes. For example, free morphemes include house, cat or run. This is free morphemes. Free morphemes can be classified into two types: content words or function words. So first is content words. Content words are words that carry the main meaning of a sentence. So content words, they can provide you main meaning of a sentence. Okay, content words are free morphemes that make up the main meaning of a sentence, such as noun, verbs and adjectives. Noun for girl, hat, fire. They can provide you main meaning. They can stand alone. Verb for sleep, eat, say, and adjective for quick, nice and fun. So second type is function words. Function words are the words that serve as a grammatical functions. It means function words cannot provide you a main meaning. They cannot stand alone. They just serve as a grammatical function. Okay. You can say function words are close class morphemes because we almost never add new functions morphemes. They mostly perform the function in a sentence. For example, and, on, near, above. Okay, and such as article, preposition and conjunction, they are function words. So second type of morpheme is grammatical morphemes. Grammatical morphemes are the ones that modify the meaning or function of a word. It means grammatical morphemes cannot provide you main meaning. They cannot stand alone. They just modify the meaning. They just modify the meaning or function of a word. They are also called function words or affixes. So they do not carry main meaning on their own but instead serve to indicate grammatical relationship between words. So for example, the word happily, lee is a grammatical morpheme. They cannot provide you main meaning. They cannot stand alone but they modify the meaning. Happy is a word. Lee is a grammatical morpheme. So grammatical morpheme modify the meaning or function of a word. So that change the adjective happy into adverb happily. So bound morphemes. Bound morphemes is the type of grammatical morphemes. Bound morphemes are the units of meaning that cannot stand alone as word. They must be attached to a free morpheme to form a complete word. Uh, you can say bound morphemes are morphemes that cannot exist independently. They must be used together with a base word, free morpheme. Okay, for example, happy is a free morpheme because it can exist independently as a word, whereas un is a bound morpheme because it cannot exist independently and must be used together with a base. So, free, for example, of bound morphemes as es and ing. For example, happy, unhappy. Un is a bound morpheme. Okay. So, bound morphemes can be further classified into two types: derivational morphemes and inflectional morphemes. So, derivational morphemes, they create new words or change the grammatical category of a word. For instance, adding er to teach from teacher. You it means they create new verb, change the grammatical category. It means on the other hand are added to a word to create a new word with a different meaning or use prefixes. It means you can use teach is a verb. You can use er, derivational morpheme. You can use er, teach is a verb, but use er teacher. Teacher is a noun. So they change the grammatical category of a word. So this is called derivational morphemes. So lastly, inflectional morphemes. Inflectional morphemes are the suffixes that modify the grammatical functions of a word without changing its essential meaning or category. It means they cannot change the meaning, they just modify the meaning. Uh, they cannot change the essential meaning or category, they just use for modification, modify the grammatical function of a word. For example, S ed, es, est is a inflectional morphemes. For example, S for plural used for dog, dog is a noun, but used for as dogs, they cannot change the meaning, they just modify the meaning. So dog, dogs. Ed used for walk, used for ed, walked. They just modify the meaning, they cannot change the meaning, essential meaning. So third is box, used for yes, boxes. Walk, used for ing, walking. Big, used for est, use biggest. So this is inflectional morphemes. I hope this video helpful for you. Thank you for watching.